What's up, pirates? We're here with another video. This time we're going to be talking about One Punch Man. It should be releasing soon. As of recording, I think next week we'll be getting the starter deck, and the following week we'll get the actual full set. But as of today, they dropped the card list and the starter deck list on One Punch Man, and I thought we'd go ahead and just take a gander and see what we have looking forward. I know everyone's excited for this set, both us in the West and Japan in the East. For those who don't know, One Punch Man is a global release set. It's a set that's releasing like all together at once. It doesn't have a previous release in Japan like most of our sets do, which is really rare in terms of card games. Not too many do that. And I think that's great moving forward, especially if there's going to be like a worlds tournament or like an international tournament. We can have like equal footing. With that being said, let's continue on. We're gonna click here on One Punch Man starter deck. As you can see, starter deck comes out the 28th, March 7th for the booster. Let's see. Let's go to card lists. It said it was updated. Hopefully, it actually is. I have my notifications on usually for that, so we'll look at title. Well, oh, I wonder if they have sword. Oh no, they only have the sword art cards in terms of like the promos. If y'all haven't noticed, if y'all haven't seen, we're getting an Asuna winner and Sinon and Kirito action point. So that's exciting. We'll try and do this by color then. Let's start with yellow. We'll search for yellow. Okay, there's only 64 yellows. That's not too bad. All right. So we got Bomb. Let's see. It's all right. I like this little setup right here. We got the Bomb. It's a yellow 0 cost character with 500 BP. He has the win play. Choose up to one other character on your field. He gains 1,000 BP until the end of the turn. Oh, that's cool. And it's an active trigger. So definitely you're gonna want to have a playset of this guy at least in your build. Just pumping up your characters. I know yellow usually likes to rest and stun, so this might be a new strategy or a different one. Now we have a 3 cost bomb, 3,500 BP, AP1. He has the effect of when played, choose up to one bomb or Silver Fang card on your field. It gains impact 1. So it gains impact plus 1. So that means if it already has impact, it's an additional impact. So for example, if a card already has impact, you play this. If one of your bomb or silver rings already has impact, it gains an additional impact. So when it deals damage and kills the character, they take 2 life. But if it doesn't have impact, it just gains impact 1. So that's cool. And it's an active trigger as well. So I think yellow is going to have 2 decks. For those who are familiar with the Union Arena, every set we usually get 3 colors. And each color you can build inherently 2 decks out of each color. And from what I can tell, it looks like Silver Fang and Bomb are going to be 1 deck for yellow, or like the heroes, I guess. And then the other yellow deck will be Saitama and Genos, which is really fun. King. So we got King. He's a hero. 1 cost, 1 AP cost. Generates 2 energy. And then when played, return 1 other character on the field with 1 or less required energy. If not, you have to return this character to your hand. So it's the 1 card that almost every IP in color has, where it's like you bounce 1 and it just produces an energy, like an extra energy. It's your default 2 energy producer that almost every color has. And we have the 0 cost king, which is wild. It looks like he does a lot more than the 1 cost. Okay, so this character cannot attack or block. I've noticed that all the king cards usually do that. At the end of the attack phase, you may place this character on the bottom of your deck. If you do, choose up to one Saitama card on your field and switch it to active. Okay, cool. Activate main. If on the front line, you can switch this card to resting. Once per turn, choose one character on your opponent's front line with BP equal to or less than half of this character's BP and switch it to resting. It will remain set to resting the next time it would be switched to active. I was reading that, and the reason why I started laughing was I didn't notice his BP. He's 5,000 BP, which is wild. But it doesn't really matter in the sense of like attacking or blocking, because he can't attack or block. But it's the effect. It's the activate main, because it's choose a character on your opponent's front line with equal to or less than half of his BP. So any 2,500 or less immediately gets to switch to resting, and it stays resting, so it's stunned. That's crazy. Oh no, that's cool, man. All right. We got the Genos. It's the raid fodder, I believe. It's a 0 cost trigger. Add this card to your hand. Nothing crazy. We have the 2 cost Genos. So when played, choose one of the following. So you got 2 options. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to one Saitama card among them, and add it to your hand. Place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added a card to your hand, you have to place one card from your hand into your sideline. Or the other option is, if Saitama is on your field, you just draw a card. Which is what's up. That's what's up. So this must be the altar of that card. Altar 0 cost, or altar 2 cost, sorry. So that's what's up. And then we have the 3 cost Genos double energy producer. He has nullify impact. If Saitama is on your field, this character gains 1,000 BP. So 4 cost, 4K, 3 cost, 3 energy cost character, double energy producer. That's not bad. Oh, and it has a win sideline effect. If this character is sidelined due to losing a battle, choose up to one character on your field and switch it to active. Oh, that's pretty good, because if he's on my front line, I swing. He's a 4K beater, whatever. Pass turn. Opponent comes at me. I block. He's sidelined because he lost the battle. And then I can switch. Oh, you know, right. Let me replay that. Opponent's turn. He swings. I block with a character. They survive. Cool. And then I block with him with Genos, and he dies. I can restand that other character that I blocked with first, and now I technically have another blocker, so 3 blocks instead of just 2. And he's a color trigger, so you're probably gonna want 4 of those. That's cool. I like it. And he has an altar, which is nice. Really good card. All right, Silverfang, 1 cost, 1 energy. Activate main if on the front line. Return one other character on your field to your hand, and if you do, you can choose one of the abilities listed below. But you can only activate this Silverfang ability one time each turn. We'll switch this character to active. This character gains 1,500 BP until the end of the turn. Okay, that's not cool. So I mean that is cool. So you can swing. Let's see if they block it. If they block it, you get rid of 1 blocker, and then you can just activate main, switch him back to active, and it's like, bet. But I think he might have synergy with other cards, so that's cool. So sometimes you might just want to give him the 1,500 BP. We have another 0 cost Silverfang with nullify impact, so that's what's up. Raid, our first raid card. Silverfang. When played, choose up to 1 character on your field. It gains this character cannot be chosen by your opponent's character abilities until the start of your next turn. Oh, Now we're cooking. When attacking, if you have 2 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. So not only is it able to draw you a card, but this now gets over. It doesn't get over snipe because snipe is a keyword. Abilities would be, for example, there's a combo that everybody doesn't really like in Code Geass, which is the Gurren Mark II, where you have to block. In this case, if he's your only character, you won't have to block because that's a character ability. The other one would be the loose set minuses 1000. So you'll normally minus 1000 BP the Silver Fang, and then you'll play the Gurren Mark II, and it's able to sideline a 3000 or less character, and that he won't be affected. So that's what's up. So you basically get to keep your raid character for a full turn, without having with less risk of it getting sidelined. The only bad thing that it still falls to triggers. So if you trigger out a life, a special, it dies, and then on your opponent's turn, it does die to a special if they play a special. But other than that, that's what's up. We're getting more protection, I guess, in this game, which is something that everyone has been wanting. Oh, Terrible Tornado. Trigger, add this card to hand, 0 cost. Another 0 cost Terrible Tornado. Oh, but this one has step. Okay, that's gonna be interesting because I think for the yellow Saitama, you need to build up your energy. Oh, alt art for the 0 cost. Oh, I have this card. My friend gave me the Judge Pack version, so that's why I already know. 3 cost, 2 energy, 3k BP. Active trigger. During your turn, if you have used an event this card this turn, it gains 1000 BP. That's probably will be fairly easy. No trigger. Oh yeah, active trigger. 2 energy producer. So who knows if you'll have it in the front line. 2 cost, 1 action point, Terrible Tornado. If on the front line, Hellish Blizzard cards on your field cannot be chosen by your opponent's character or trigger abilities. Oh, more protection from effects. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about triggers and effects. This is probably something good. For those who have been, advocating for that, especially since this is a global release, that's probably something that they specifically made to cater towards that. That's cool. Trigger, draw a card. Oh, altar team. We have a lot of altars in this set. That's crazy. Oh, Raid Terrible Tornado. 4 cost energy, 1 cost AP. Raid Terrible Tornado. During your turn, if you have used an event card this turn, this character gains impact 1. Activate main. If on the front line, reduce the AP cost of your next event card you use from your hand this turn by 1. You can only activate this Terrible Tornado ability 1 time each turn. So you'll raid with Terrible Tornado. If you haven't used an event card, the next event card you use is reduced AP by 1. So you may be able to do this. For whatever reason, you'll AP to draw. You have 2 AP left. You play you play a Terrible Tornado for your last AP, and then for your last AP you'll raid, and then you'll have a event card in your hand, which is a 1 AP cost. But because of Terrible Tornado's effect, you can activate main. It goes from a 1 cost AP to a 0 cost AP, so you play it for free. Gain whatever you get from the event cost, and then you can you gain impact on your card. So you can even do it with your restand ability, like the Bankai, the United States of Japan, the Live. Because it's a 1 AP cost, you'll play it for free, resend 2 AP, and you can extend basically for free, which is cool. That's what's up. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Oh, and we'll have a 2-star. Oh, it says it what they are. I should probably. Moomin Rider. One of the reasons why I'm excited for this set is this guy specifically. Moomin Rider in the show was my goat. The guy that never gives up. You know, the underdog. 0 cost, 1 action point. Activate main, switch to resting. Once per turn, this character gains an additional energy duration, but at the end of the main phase, sideline the character. So it's your typical 0 cost that you can rest, produces an extra energy, but sideline after once you go into your attack phase. So that's what's up. They gotta do my boy movement like that. RIP. Saitama. Oh, our first look at the Saitama. So 3 energy, 3 required energy, 1 AP cost, double energy producing. This character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's abilities. Wild. Opponent's abilities, so that means still killable with specials or yeah, for triggers. These triggers are classified as others, like as trigger abilities, not opponent. Oh, we'll have to look into that. Oh, I actually don't know. In the front line, at the end of your attack phase, move this character to your energy line. Ooh, that's what's up. And activate main, place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. This ability can only be active. This ability can only activate in your front line if it's not full. Move this character to your front line. Oh, he has 10,000 BP. Oh, I didn't see that. That's crazy. Why are they giving this man so much? Oh man, what a crazy. And it's an active trigger, so you'll definitely want some of these in your deck. I can only imagine how the raid one's gonna be. This is really good. This is cool. Oh, not a raid, but you know, still 5 cost, 2 action points. Oh man, Saitama. Play this character set to active on your field. This character must attack if able. He does damage too. This character cannot be removed from your field by your opponent's abilities. 10,000, bro. Activate main once per turn. Place 1 Saitama card from your hand into your sideline. If you do, this character gains impact 1. Damage 2, impact 1. When attacking, this character remains set to resting. The next time it would be switched to active. Okay. So it's just done for a turn, basically. Unless you hit a trigger, active trigger. For those who don't know, the next time it would be set to active. It's a whole issue sometimes, especially with Green Toshiro. But Green Toshiro has his own thing, whereas this stunning is, if I switch your character to resting, and the next time it would be set to active, it isn't. It's usually during your next refresh phase. It won't become active. And then there's a 2-star obviously for that Saitama, which is insane. Hellish Blizzard. Oh, okay. This is the one that they talked about earlier. When played, draw a card, then place 1 card from. Okay, so you're just cycling, and it has a draw trigger, so you'll definitely want to play some of these. So, draw 1, highlight 1. Trying to get to that Saitama as quickly as we can. 1 cost Hellish Blizzard. Okay. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 yellow card. With 3 or less required energy among them, add it to your hand, then place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. If the revealed card is an event card, place it into your sideline instead. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if you can get your cards back in this deck. And then there's a uncommon 1-star. Hey, they really want to make this deck bling. Hellish Blizzard, 2 required energy, 1 cost AP. If this character is active, it gains a energy generation. I've been seeing a lot of 2 cost energies and a lot of ways to generate extra energy in both this yellow and in green. So that's interesting. Ooh, 3 required energy, 1 cost action point. Hellish Blizzard. So during your turn, if Terrible Tornado is in your front line, this character gains 1000 BP. Cool. Oh, and it's a color trigger. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 event card among them and add it to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added a card to your hand, place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Okay, not too bad. Produces 2 energy. And then there's a rare 1-star. Wild. Oh, we got a raid, a Hellish Blizzard. Nice, nice, nice. So when played, draw 2 cards. Not too bad. Activate main if on the front line. Place 2 cards from your hand into your sideline. Once per turn, choose one of the following. Add an event card without special from your sideline to your hand, or all characters on your field gain 1000 BP until the end of the turn. That's pretty good. Especially if you combine it with Terrible Tornado. But even without the Terrible Tornado raid, getting back something from your sideline, like an event card, not bad. And then, as y'all know, Hellish Blizzard usually has a posse. So lore accurate, it bumps up all your characters on your field by 1000, including her. So she becomes a 4K. And all your other cards also get an additional 1K, which is not cool, which is bad, which is not bad, my bad. Sorry. Trigger, raid trigger. Alright. I'm assuming it's gonna have a 2-star. Ooh, 2-star, nice. A lot of 2-stars. Oh, hey, speaking of her posse, Eyelashes and Wild Monkey. If there is a green or red on your green or red card in your opponent's field, reduces cards required energy by 1 while in your hand. So 3K, 2 energy producer, 3 required energy unless there's a red or green, and it becomes a 2 required energy. Not bad. The Blizzard Bunch. Oh, it's a site. Yeah. Play this site as active. Alright. Activate main switch to resting. You can only activate this ability if you have used an event card this turn. All characters on your field gain 1000 BP until the end of the turn. Nice. Oh, so you can do this plus the Blizzard raid. That's 2K, dude. That's 2K. So she can potentially become a 5K. Get over that nasty Kurapika or that Sukuna. Yeah. I hate all 5K cards. They're too much. Another main card. Let's go. 2 required energy, 1 cost. Choose. Oh, I had a feeling we were gonna get one of these for yellow. Choose 1 character on your front line. It gains 2000 BP until the end of the turn. If the chosen character is Hellish Blizzard, it also gains impact 1. Because I was wondering, like, man, like, Hellish Blizzard can retrieve anything but a special. I was like, what are you gonna do? It would be so good if she had impact, but this gives her impact plus 1. So if oh yeah, so impact 1, and then if it doesn't have impact, it just has impact 1. So that means potentially we might get like a Hellish Blizzard that already has impact. Or if it's like, oh, you could also just stack these, so, which would be wild. Esper Sisters, ooh, sister. Required 2 energy, 1 cost AP. Look at the top 7. Dang, yeah, okay, all these cards search like nasty, like dig into your deck. So you'll, if you build. Okay, so hang yellow might have 3 decks then. Bomb and Silver Fang, Genosen, Saitama, and now the sisters. Like that's pretty good. I like that. This might be a big set then. Cause this whole deck just searches a ton. Top 4, top 5, and now top 7. You're looking for a Terrible Tornado and up to 1 Hellish Blizzard card. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. You just And it's a draw trigger, so you're gonna run 4 of these for sure. Hailstorm. Oh, nice. Effect: choose one resting character or one character with 1500 lesser BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. The cool thing is, it's not a special. So you just, and it says, oh, okay, it says front line. I thought it said field. If it said, like just field in general, that means you can attack energy line, which would be wild. I wonder if we'll ever get there. Like, we can attack the energy line. Incineration cannons. Don't judge me. I don't know how to talk. Oh, our first special. Choose one character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line. Sideline it. If Genos is on your field, it can be 5,000 or less BP. Trigger special. Psychic power. This is the Esper special. It's a 3 energy requirement, 1 AP. Choose one character with 2,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. If Terrible Tornado is on your field, add up to 1,000 BP range of the character you may choose with this ability for each event in your sideline. So obviously they like events being in your sideline. So for each additional sideline event in your sideline, you can increase the range by 1,000. So you would at least need, it starts with 2. You would need at least 3 events in your sideline to hit that 5K mark. That's what's up. Hero. We got our final, which is what's up. 3 cost, 1 energy. Choose up to 2 of your AP cards, which is active. Trigger final. I merely immobilized them. It has a little doodle. You can only use one I merely immobilize them card per turn. Choose one character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. If Terrible Tornado and Hellish Blizzard are both in your front line, switch it to resting, but it will remain to set resting. The next time it would be switched to active instead. Nice. So it's a rest and stun. Bummer! When played, choose up to 1 other character on your field. It gains 1,000 BP until the end of the turn. Active trigger. Kinga! 1 cost King. When played, return 1 other character on your field with 1 or less required energy in your hand. If not, return this character to your hand. Okay. 2 energy producer. Not bad. Genos, the 0 cost. Yeah. Trigger, add this card to your hand. You know, it's just the raid fodder that we have. Silverfang, 1 cost, 1 required energy. Activate main if on the front line. Return 1 other character on your field to your hand. If you do choose one of the abilities listed below, you can only activate this Silverfang ability one time each turn. Switch it to active, or this character gains 1500 BP. Yeah, so it's like the bomb one. That's what's. Well, they are brothers. Terrible Tornado, 0 cost with step. That's it. I like that artwork. It's so funny. 3 cost, 3 energy requirement, 1 cost Saitama. This character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's abilities. I feel like this guy might be popular. If on the front line, at the end of your attack phase, move this character to your energy line. Activate main. You can place a card in your sideline. If your front line isn't full, move this character to your front line. Hellish Blizzard. If it's active, it gains an energy. Okay. I feel like we've seen some of these already. Oh, we have. Okay, so it looks like we've gone into the realm of the starter deck, because the starter deck is yellow too. So this is what we're getting in the starter deck. Okay, my bad. The final. It looks like we're not getting but we get a double block Genos in the starter. Nice. We get the Raid Genos in the starter. Oh, we might get the Raid Saitama in the starter. That's probably where we get it. So Raid Genos. When played, this character gains impact. That's good. It's just plain impact. We don't have to worry about anything. And then when sideline, play up to 1 yellow Genos card with 3 or less required energy and 1 AP cost from your hand. Set it to resting on your field. But if Saitama is on your field, you can set it to active. So potentially gain a blocker. Not bad. Oh, there's a 1-star for it. Nice. Silver Fang 2 cost. Nullify impact. Terrible Tornado. Activate main. 4 cost. Once per turn, switch to resting 1 active character on your front line with 5,000 LSVP. And if you do, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. Not bad. Movement Rider, no effect, no trigger. Just a guy, just a chill guy. And Saitama, hero. Okay, so this is the one from the So no raid, but you play it as active. Can't be removed from your field, from the field by opponent's abilities. At the end of your attack phase, you have to place this character at the bottom of your deck, and then when played, choose up to 1 character with 4,000 or less VP on your opponent's field, front line, and sideline it. So it's like a special trigger. Ooh, SR 1-star. Hellish Wizard, active trigger, 2 energy producer, nothing too shabby. Saitama's apartment. Is this a site? Oh yeah. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Saitama or Genos or King. Card among them, add it to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. 1 punch! Oh, it's an event. 4 cost, 1 action. It's not a special, so you choose one of the following. If your opponent has 3 or more life. That's crazy. If they have 3 or more life, you deal 1 damage to them. Or you can choose up to 1 Saitama on the field, it gains impact 1. That's crazy. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the one from, this is the one from the rare battle. I was like, this looks so cool. We saw this one, it's the one from the set. It has damage 2, must attack if able. You play it as active. It has the activate main. You can sideline this Saitama card. It gains impact, and then when attacking, this character remains resting until the next time it would be switched to active. That's what's up. And I think that's it. The winner variant, not bad. And we're back. So those were the yellow cards. Very crazy set for what I can see. It looks like it's lacking a couple of things. It doesn't look like you can completely make so I'll retract my statement. I think you can still only build about 2 decks. But you're just using different engines. You can either go full on Saitama and Genos using Bomb and Silver Fang, or you can go Psychic Sisters and use another engine. But I'm excited to see what people cook with this. It looks like you might, if you're building Saitama, you definitely still have to buy the starter deck. That double block Genos, the Raid Genos is really good. The 1 punch card is wild. Other than that, like I'm excited. Let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. I'll do another video for the other colors. If y'all want to see it, just remember to please like, subscribe, and ring the click on the bell for notifications. And we'll see you next time. Peace.